a detached house and garden in a residential road. Newbridge is designed entirely for young people with eating disorders and is not a part of any larger mental health unit. A homely setting reflecting the age group of the younger people it cares for, Newbridge House is led by a consultant with an international reputation for the treatment of anorexia and bulimia.
We thought it through at all levels. First of all, we thought it through in terms of the building, the design of the building, which is age specific. Secondly, we thought it through in terms of the programs themselves. These have been designed over many years to deal with what is a very complex treatment. And also, we thought it through in terms of the staff. The staff are dually trained to treat children, adolescents, and also eating disorders. So bringing together these three factors of the right training for the staff, the right programs, and the right fabric in which the treatments take place, we'll ensure that we get the best possible advantage for the patient.
We work very closely with families. We have family therapists working on the unit who will work with the young person and her family to explore issues relating to how she's been managing her eating within the family or any other difficulties within the family environment. And that's an important part of the treatment process. We are always very keen to involve the families in treatment planning and to make sure that they're kept fully informed with what's going on with their son or daughter.
Carefully devised and overseen by psychiatrists working at Newbridge House, family therapy, group work and gradual supported exposure to foods feared by the patient may all form part of an individual treatment plan.
I think it's incredibly difficult to challenge a fear of, these young people essentially have a fear of gaining weight, and to then challenge them, it's like anybody's phobia to suddenly be in a room full of spiders. Your natural reaction is to shy away from that. So it's about encouraging them, supporting them, yet exposing them to that challenge to ensure that they do feel comfortable facing up to it, or that they are able to face up to that and make changes.
Staff at all levels are specialists at Newbridge House and experienced in working with eating disorders.
She can practice putting the pudding in with the support from myself in the patient's kitchen and basically take on the responsibility for incorporating that into a diet plan. Obviously we've talked, that's another step towards going home.
Patients are treated in a real, not hospital setting, including food environments like those at home, and later supported by staff they grow to trust in the everyday world outside where eating plays a part of daily life. The occupational therapist works closely with all patients through treatment, with close staff and family liaison.
Is she actually going out and getting the ingredients from the shops?
Yep, she's doing that independently as well,
okay.
Which is a big move forward.
Yeah,
that was something that was always very tricky for her.
We have a whole multidisciplinary team of people, doctors, nurses, psychologists and so on, who work together to deal with all aspects of the patient's problem. We don't see ourselves as simply an anorexia treatment unit. We see ourselves as a unit which treats people, and we deal with them as whole people.
So this is a multi-purpose room, and it's mainly used for school.
A part of the integrated approach at Newbridge House is being able to continue with schoolwork and arts and crafts under the same roof. Classes are run 4 days a week by the James Brindley School.
It's a space away from the other areas, so that, when they come in here, they can associate it with crafts and work and schoolwork, so they can have the difference between the different times in the day. So I think it's really useful.
Treatment early in the development of eating disorders is recommended by experts.
Most people do recover, and it's very important, I think, to emphasise that eating disorders are treatable, provided you get the right kind of treatment delivered by the right people at the right time. Early treatment is very important, particularly with young people, because the longer the problem goes on, the harder it gets to deal with. And it's very important that people get specialist treatment.
We're very pleased with the results from the treatments at Newbridge. Many of the patients have been treated elsewhere and have responded well to the atmosphere and treatments in our unit. We feel that it is achieving its goals, And more to that than that, and this is, I think, very important, the patients themselves express much satisfaction with having their treatment. We have a very close relationship with the commissioners. We want that, we seek that, and we would be wanting to encourage decision making with the local clinical team. That provides a seamless service from inpatients through daycare to the community services.